Shalom, walking for all praise and glory. How about Hashem Rashab, Hashem Kakadash, the Ra'am plus Ramilsons, and slide teaching to let. And the lesson, right? So this is it goes up basically. Like if any brothers have glasses, maybe they have 1 year, or people in this world, they're all fuck up, special ed kids, might be being blind, being blind at birth, blind being like a hell and color stuff like that, bro. It's all through the Lord. Maybe you're born with no legs, no limbs. Remember, I saw this one thing, right? Where it was some 16-year-old girl basically has rapid aging. She looks alien, right? There's like some Esau calls alien, even though no such thing as aliens. But the way they paint in their fucking movies and shit like that. Truly is because the Most High cursed them, man. Because all those things, those are most likely verses that Most High did. Referring to the scriptures, though, this is Ecclesiastes 3 and verse 15. It reads, "That which have been is now, and that which hath already been, and yet how it require which is past." Say you fucked up in the past, like you done some shit you wrote. Most of the sermon requires that judgment. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment. The wickedness was there, and the place of the righteousness, and that iniquity was there. When I talk about right, the place of the sun is right here on this planet Earth. True, this is where we get judged. We don't get judged in the kingdom. We do get judged in the kingdom, but most likely there's thing called reincarnation that we get judged and put back on reserve because of what we did in the past. But next, I'm gonna get John 9 and verse 1, and it reads, And as Yahushua passed by, he saw a blind man, which was blind from his birth. And his disciples asked him, saying, Master, who did sin? So notice that real quick, they asked who did sin. Because truly, man, what you get, you're being blind at birth, maybe it's a judgment, maybe he sinned. Who did sin? This man or his parents that he was born blind? No, they jump automatically to that conclusion, man. Automatically to that conclusion. Being used, that what usually indicates. Maybe your parents sin, that's why. Because maybe you have like a fuck up child, maybe that person sins. But it's first, how can they sin if he is blind from birth? Truly, it's because he sinned in a past life. Yahushua answered, Neither have this man sinned nor his parents, but the works of Yahweh should be made manifest in him. And the only reason why that man was born blind was surely because most I want him to be blind. So this exact confrontation will happen. Real quick. Yahushua answered, Neither hath this man sinned nor his parents, but the works of Yahweh should be made manifest in him. So notice that, man. Well, why the works of Yahweh be made manifest? Because truly there's no free will. If I can find it real quick, my notes real quick. Come on. Next, I'm going to get it real quick. I'll get Samuel 2 and verse 6. 1 Samuel 2 and verse 6. And it reads, on 2 and verse 6, and it reads, The Most High killeth and make alive, he bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. The Most High maketh the poor and maketh the rich, he bringeth low, he lifteth up. He raiseth the poor out of the dust, and lifteth the beggar from the dunghill, to set among the prince, to make him inherit the throne of glory, for the pillars of the earth, or the Most High, and he has set the world upon him. So truly, Most High controls it all. So it proves that why that man was blind, because Most High because Most High made sure there's no free will. There's no such thing as free will. Because that wasn't chance that happened, bro. It wasn't a chance that he'll majesty be blind for all life and be in that exact same spot while Yahushua is passing by. There's no free will, man. And it's proven through the scriptures. But next I'm going to get James. Verse 13, and it reads, Go to now, that ye say today or tomorrow we shall go in such a city, continue there a year, and buy and sell to get gain. Whereas you know not what shall be on the morrow, for what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time, they vanish away. For we ought to say, if the Most High will, we shall live and do this or do that. So by His will, we can do stuff, man. Not by our own accord. So going back to that, John, the 9th chapter. In verse 3, and he reads, Yahweh answered, neither have this man sinned, nor his parents, but the works of Yahweh should be made manifest in him. It was because to show that there's no such thing as free will, because those no one considers it was the Most High's will, man. Let me continue reading real quick. I must work the works of him that he sent me, while in this day cometh when no man work. As long as I am in this world, I am the light of this world. He had thus spoken, and spat on the ground, and made clay to spittle, and anointed his eyes of the socket of the blind man with the clay. And it said, Go wash in the pool at Siloam. He was sent his way, therefore, and washed, and came seeing. So that proves right now what I did right now. There's the mental, physical curses that we are born, like for example glasses, right? I'm pretty sure I fucked up before, in my past life, and must have maybe wear glasses. But this man, by sin, there was no sin. This man, made by the glory of the Most High, to be blind, to show the works of Yahweh Shai to the prophets. But next, let me go back to the lesson though. I'm going to get Deuteronomy. Five and verse 9. Deuteronomy 5 verse 9, it reads, Thou shalt not bow down thyself unto him, nor serve them. For I, the Most High, thy power is a jealous power, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. And the reason why it goes to the third and fourth generation, because that's when we get reincarnated. We reincarnate back to the world. It takes some time for us to get back reincarnated, man. That's when you come back. So that's why when it says, this man sinned, because his troubles, which verse off, he didn't sin, right? But it's another example, right? Another blind man or deaf. The reason why he can't hear, because of his sins that he done before. So then he cursed him to the third and fourth generation. That's why that man will be deaf now. But next, I'll get one last scripture though, Akim. It's Ecclesiastes 12:7. And it reads, "Then shall the dust return to earth as it was, and the spirit shall return to Yahweh who gave it." And all the spirits go to Yahweh, man, so that proves there's no hell, nothing like that, bro. He judged it, and he sends it back to the earth to serve out his judgment, man. But with that, I hope the lesson is edifying. Well, I'm going to offer him to Yahweh, Bashim Ashab, Bashim Rakakadosh. Till next time, Shalom.